Because I had a feeling. I'm going to pause the music for just a second, and I'm going to see what that does. Let me know if that helps. I need to start downloading music so I could just play it from a loaded file and I don't use internet, because I think that's like a big thing. Still lots to figure out with this whole fucking thing. It's a whole fucking ordeal. I don't know if I completely lost you, but if you're still here, let me know if that helped. I will figure it out post-stream. I'm just gonna focus on getting this hair done. Get that hair did. Get that hair did. Twitch is having a very hard time with me. So I'm trying to make this look like they're trying at, like, simultaneously trying to pay attention to the table that they're serving, but they're also listening to all the commands from the chef. And it's kind of like about how you have this incessant voice in your mind kind of guiding you by saying things and suggesting things, and you've kind of learned to listen or like take it with a grain of salt. But that's like, that's the guy who's paying your bills. Like, that's the guy who's your drive. Like, that's the homie that like kind of at least pretends to own you, control you. You're your own personal sous chef of the mind. While this is your conscious self, like what you're actually capable of. Like, what can you actually do hands-on? It's your like legitimate reach. While the chef's kind of like in the back, out of reach. It's like, you know, in your mind. Cooking up all the things that, you know, make you you. Make people either come back to your restaurant of self-servitude, like what you provide, or, you know, never come back. Like, damn, that shit was garbage. I don't know what the chef's doing in there. It doesn't matter how good that waiter was. That chef is garbage. And that could just be like, you know, how you or how somebody lives their life, just like, you know, like they don't have any quality control to what they're putting out. Yeah, I think something. I think I figured it out. It's a few things that we're combining. So it's really the main thing is really figuring out music. I need some sort of like looping background music that could just be there droning. But you know, you do what you can. You do what you can. Oh yeah. Do you recognize these trays? This is kind of like a homage to the ISO containers and dribbling shit. You know, just part of the process. Yes, sir. Got that sauce. Got that sauce. And the sauce to me is like what you lay on that tray. You know, like this is about things, but this is also about my art process. So like it cannot escape. Like it's important to incorporate everything. Otherwise, you're missing something. Like I got the choppy sticks in there, obviously pendants and shit. Like mad important. But as I was saying before, I don't know if you were hearing it in and out, but this piece, yeah, it's about servitude. Like, yeah, it's about this and that, this and that, and this and that, but like in relationship to my art, like, or art in general, or like creation, how life kind of does its thing to become itself. Like, I feel like everything is being chefed up, everything is being commanded, everything has its role in the restaurant that is the universe. Like, everyone has a role to play, everyone has a turn to take, everything has a turn to take. Like, I don't know, it's like this drawing is, all my drawings are like more of an all-encompassing like web of trying to make sense of the current state of universal affairs. But it's also referencing through the filter that is my life around me. Like, what lens do I have to look at this universal truth through? I recognize that, but I also try to separate myself from it in a way to give like lean into an objective viewpoint of that subjective view of the state of the universe. You never know, man. You work this job and then you work the next job, and like you never know what job's gonna send you to that final resting place where you will work the rest of your life. Doing something you love, you know, it won't feel like work. That's why it's the final resting place. You can live the rest of your life doing work that you love to do. Yeah, and that's part of it. That's part of why, like, I'm humbling myself in this place. Like, I'm putting Metapilot in a server position, like minimum wage server position within my art world. Like, I recognize I've only just begun my career. Like, what I really want to do with my life. Years old. So what I'm doing now is kind of like, it's an example of how kind of how drastic the or how much it can evolve in a strange direction. But that's part of why I'm reminding people, like, hey, like, this is where I come from, but like, or like, this is where I'm at, but this is where I come from artistically. Like, this is how I see it all. Like, you don't lose that vision. It's embedded and assimilated in your current state of awareness. Oh yeah, oh yeah. A lot of my recent pieces, I've been trying to make images that, they can, a story can be told, but also have objects that are very loosely translated. Like, it could be a whole lot of different things. Like, it's not necessarily this or that. um, I'm leaving room for the viewer to interpret, like, what and why things are going on, so that it's more of a conversation, like, with yourself. like like, why did this image trigger you in this way? And now, like, dive deep in that. Like, really, like, why did it make you think about that when it's only this and not really this? These images should only start the conversation and be a cross-reference. Art should be like that. It should be something that you glance at, and it like pushes a button that you didn't even see you had, and then it makes you, like, it like plays out of like a program or a function, and you're like, oh shit, I had all that going on. Wait, why? Break it down, reverse engineer it. The power of art. Yeah, if my shit's starting to lag, then my stream's definitely not gonna survive. But luckily, we are done with this stream. I'm probably gonna have to finish the background on my own time. And the next stream you'll see will be some clay work, which will be fun. Got a clay stream coming. It'll be a lot smoother. It'll just be a camera view. Not all these programs open, so we'll be chill. And then after that, I plan on hopefully having something to paint. I should have my Pybee Cafe gessoed and primed, sanded down smooth. So that I can do my next painting, and once I do my next painting, then I can start working on the coloring of this, and once I start doing the coloring, that can start my next series of streams. Streams. Oh shit. What the fuck's going on? You see, this is the shit that I'm not looking forward to. Like, there's a ton of shit that needs to be adjusted, and I'm like falling down like the deep dark hole of like OCD adjustments, where it's like I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep until I at least see some of these get fixed. Alright, before I lose my fucking mind. I think we're looking good. Cannot wait to do the eyeballs. Hell yeah. That hair is flicking. Huh? Wait, what, chef? Wait, hold on. They need... Wait, I'll be right there. It's kind of like the state of mind that I'm in, like, with all the different things that I need to do. But when I think about what I'm going through, I think about what the universe is going through. Like, they must be going through so many different things simultaneously. Like, and we're only like a small, like, cellular part of their whole, like, mission. It's fucking nuts. But that on that note, I'm going to drop the stream and let you guys do your thing. I appreciate anyone that did show up, now or later. And I hope to see some of y'all in my next stream, which will be some clay work, and it will be a lot of fun. Until then, enjoy your life.